Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Mona, and today I will be giving you a story. Yes, it's a story, but it's actually a crazy ex-boyfriend story. Okay, so me and this guy, whose name I'm not going to say, we met when I was probably about 12, maybe 12, 13 years old. Okay, so my friend set me up with him, and we got along so well. So then we, okay, so then we really started to hit it off, and he started to really like me, and he was telling me everything. Okay, so we've known each other for about 4 or 5 years. And he's been getting a little creepy now, cause from that forward on, he has non-stop calling me, non-stop texting me, non-stop messaging me on Facebook, and yeah, it kind of gets a little weird. So then from there we won't talk for like a month, 3 months, maybe more. I don't know. But from there, we would stop talking, and then he would, we would get into these little arguments. Like, little arguments. Like, I would, I remember I told him this thing where I saw on Facebook. It says there was a little message thing, and it said close your eyes, and it said okay. They're like, what do you see? He's like, nothing. He's like, that's what my life would be without you. So then I'm like, I was like, I should try that. So then I tried it on him while we were dating, and he starts crying. A man crying for a silly thing like that? Like, the hell? Like, really? You're gonna cry over something I was just playing with? And so then from there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a rest. I said, it's fine. I said, I'm gonna take a break, because for some reason me and you have not seemed to be getting along as I thought we would. And so then yeah, so then he would message me or call me, hey, can you talk? And from this, the message and calling would be at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I would tell him I can't, I'm asleep. Just something real simple. And he's like, wow, okay, bye. And like, he would get mad over it. So me, as a nice person, I'm like, you know what, fine, I'll talk to you. I call him up, and whenever he talks to me, it pisses me off so bad. Whenever he calls me, he talks to me for a little bit, and then he just sits there on the phone, wasting my damn battery with him on the phone. Okay, get that. So then I'm like, whenever I talk to him, he doesn't say a word, and it makes me mad. So then one time he did that, and I hung up on him, and then he gets mad. I'm like, dude, I was like, you're wasting my damn battery because you're not talking, and it's really making me mad. And he's like, you know what, fine. He's like, I'm done with you. He's like, just don't talk to me ever again. I'm like, okay. Next day, he calls me, hey, can you talk? Or hey, can we call or whatever? I'm like, you just said you didn't want to do anything with me. And he's like, I know, that was just last night. I just got mad and I'm over it now. I'm like, no. So then from there, we actually met, and from my perspective, I thought he would be really tall. He is not even tall at all. He is probably like 5 foot. And I am 5'5". Like, can you picture that? That's how small he is. And he told me on the phone, I remember, he told me on the phone, he's like, I'm 5'3" or I'm 5'4". And I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm not just a little taller than him. No. I am very taller than him. And just from there, it can get a little weird. And then, whenever we met, he actually, gave me his necklace, and I actually still have it. It's this necklace here. I don't know if you can see it, but it has like a picture of God's face. Yeah, he gave me this. He actually put it on me. And ever since then, he's been asking me, do you wear your necklace? Do you still have it? Has it broken? And I would tell him, no, I haven't worn it because I don't want anybody to break it or do this or do that to it, you know? And then he gets mad because I'm not wearing it. I'm like, dude, I was like, just because we're not dating doesn't mean you need to get mad at me. So then I talked to him like last week, not even last week, 3 days ago from today. He tells me he has a girlfriend. I'm like, oh, that's good. It's like, at least he has a girlfriend, you know, to help support her and, you know, take care of her. And it's a little weird, but he started asking me if I was jealous. I was like, no, I'm not jealous. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not jealous of you having a girlfriend. He's like, okay. And so then we sit in silence for 30 minutes. And then he asked me again, are you upset that I have a girlfriend? I'm like, no, I'm not. I said, I'm pretty sure I'm not jealous of you having a girlfriend. And then he's like, wow. I'm like, what? He's like, I feel bad now. I'm like, why do you feel bad? He's like, cause I'm in a relationship and you're not. I'm like, okay, and it's like, is there something supposed to be happening or something? He's like, no, I just feel bad that I'm in a relationship and you're not. And I'm like, dude, I was like, it's fine. I said, I don't care if you're in a relationship. I said, as long as we stay friends, I support all my friends who are in relationships. And yeah, no. He keeps messaging me. Okay, and from here, like, ever since I started talking to him, he told me that his phone doesn't work. I'm like, okay. I was like, I guess his phone doesn't work, so I guess he uses somebody else's phone. No. He can't call me. He can't text me. And the thing that, like, bothers me the most is that he posts it on Facebook. He posts it on Facebook, on my timeline. And he's like, can you call me? Or call me, or call me, call me. And it's always call me. And I asked him one time, I said, why can't we not just text? And he said, because texting is boring. He's like, I love hearing your voice. I'm like, okay. And so then, one day I told him, he's like, can you call me? I'm like, no. I said, I'm at work. And he's like, I was like, I can't talk, I'm at work. And he's like, okay. He's like, I guess I'll just leave you alone. I'm like, he gets mad over little things. And it makes me mad. Like, really mad. And he starts crying if I get mad. Like, what the heck? And so then I told him, I'm sorry. I was like, you don't need to be getting mad because of what I told you or what I said. I said, you don't need to be getting mad at me. I said, you don't like it when I get mad at you. I said, don't get mad at me. And he yells at me. He's probably yelled at me about 4 times. And he tells me, he's like, I won't call you. Don't text. He's like, don't text me. Don't call me. Don't add me on Facebook. I'm like, okay. I'm like, alright. I said, so I delete his number. I delete him off of Facebook. I block him from Facebook. And then I get a call. And it's him. And, yeah, he makes me mad. And, like, he lives in, like, the same area as me, but, like, outside of it, like, another little city. So then I go to where he lives, and sometimes I go there, you know, to go shopping or go, you know, because they have some stores over there that we don't have here where I live. And so we go over there, I go shopping, come back home, and I tell him, like, I'm like, I went to where you're at, and he's like, wow, you didn't even call me or you didn't even text me. I'm like, no. I was like, no, I shouldn't have, because you've done that to me 3 times already. And he didn't like it. I was like, it doesn't matter if you don't like it. I said, you just need to quit being a little baby and actually grow up. And so I remember we got into this little fight over him I told him I was tired. And it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, and I didn't get no sleep at all. So then I told him, I'm like, hey, I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. He's like, why? I said, because I'm tired. He's like, no, don't go to bed, don't go to bed. I'm like, dude, I was like, I haven't got no sleep at all. I said, just because you don't get any sleep doesn't mean that I should get any sleep. I told him, I said, I got work, I got school. I said, I don't need to be dealing with your BS. So then he gets mad about that. And what's funny is that we got into that argument, and I told him, I was like, why do you cry whenever you get upset for little things? He's like, because it makes me mad and this and this and that. And then he starts crying, like, ah! It pisses me off. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm sorry what I said. And, you know, like, it pisses me off. Alright, I know this was a pretty long video, but if you have any crazy stories or any other stories I should tell you, leave them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!